Okay, it's First Friday here in downtown Camas, and we are here with artist Earl Hamilton at the Attic Gallery. Now, Earl, you've got a new exhibit happening here at the Attic Gallery. Can you tell us about it?
That's my new series of paintings. They're bright, kind of exuberant, aquatic. Painted during the summer. Just felt soothing to feel water, the flow of water, and there's a lot of blues in these series.
Where were you at to inspire you for that?
Where was I at?
Yeah.
Well, I at home painting.
Where's home?
In Lebanon, Oregon.
Okay.
And that's out in the country, so it's all about the feel. There's something landscaping about them, mountains and water and streams and sunlight, interplay of light. Essentially, there's a lot of patterns of light, I think, in these series.
So the whole series are over here across the wall.
Yeah, it's
tied to that.
This here, you can see the horizon line, the sunlight kind of breaking through.
Right. We got Anna over there. Say hi, Anna.
Anna's doing a nice demo over there.
She cracks us up all the time.
Yeah.
So is all the work in this room brand new or relatively
all
new?
new.
So how long does it take you to do a painting like that? One of these big ones?
It varies. Sometimes they be pretty quick. Other times I lose track of time. I don't really think about time.
Right.
Spontaneity, swiftness of brush stroke and so forth and so on is kind of, there's really no time. It took many years to be able to sometimes move very quickly. Whereas in earlier years, I could spend a whole much longer period of time to get the same results.
Right.
It's more of an inspirational thing, yielding to
Sure.
inspiration. Inspiration takes over. I am in the zone, and
You're thinking about it right now, aren't you?
And I just let go and allow that to move through. I don't think in terms of time or anything. It's just when it's there, and sometimes it takes longer than other times.
Now, how long have you been an artist?
It's been my livelihood since 1984, and I've been showing in galleries and selling since then, but I've been in the rental sales gallery in Portland since way back when I was 23 or 4, so even then that was my main gallery at one time.
And your dad taught you or got you into it, is that correct?
Well, my mom and dad both.
Okay.
Both are very exceptional artists. I learned a lot through them. Something in design, composition. I always continuously did ask their advice and opinions when I was growing up. They helped guide me along the way. But ultimately, we all three have our own very distinctive style.
Sure.
We completely different. It's completely different. So, yeah. But from time to time, I still hear the echo in the background of something that's there. Something my mom and dad would say, and they'll say things like to simplify or something. When it got really complex, it's not a matter of how much detail in there. It's just as much a matter of simplicity and detail are
Right.
both very important. I can't say one's more important than the other. They both rely on each other. But I do like simplify things down. I like shapes and design composition, and just the thrill of the action itself of painting, because they are action paintings. I leave a mark, and the mark is there. You can see where it's at, where the stroke is left there. It's like fossilized motions, a lot of movements. Your hands are flying this way and that way. There's a lot of movements and motions. So action, reaction, responding constantly to the surface.
Right.
You have a relationship with the surface. The surface, and you feel tension, you feel this, you feel that. You're playing with that and responding to it constantly. And so there's this sort of movement. It's almost like karate, two opponents meeting each other, and each hand goes this, and you respond in a certain way naturally. So there's a certain eye movement that's happening on the surface of the painting. There's a oneness that you want to achieve. There's
Sure.
just a sense of harmony or unity or something of that nature.
Like what's happening in this one?
This one here, you can see where it's mountains and landscape, sort of things going on with water and sunlight. it's just, there's a lot of movement going on there. And it's also interplay of colors. I like to look at it melodious, interplay of shapes and colors and movements running through the painting itself. And the overall feel of it, it just seems like a very good place to be at the time. And I just tend to go there to a special place.
What is that special place?
Yeah, it's just a place where I feel good, I just feel at ease. It's a fulfilling place. It's a rather calm place.
Now, are you always thinking about your next painting, or are you just focused on the one that you're in?
Don't really think about. In fact, I think less the better.
Okay.
If I think too much, I can't intellectualize it. I think it's very emotional. I think it's surrendering to inspiration. Inspiration dictates the moves. It flows through. It's tapping into that inspiration. It's tapping into that source and allow that source to flow through the body, through the hands, and so forth. That it happens, and that's where I get right in that zone area that I get the biggest thrill. It's almost ecstatic at times, and it can be, and you get very excited about it.
Right.
And each painting that you do, it kind of predetermines the next one that would probably be done in some sense. There's always something learned in the process of previous paintings that, but I don't know if I have control of that, or there's something else that's happening that's kind of dictating to me in some sense that I just don't realize. But it's something interior. It's something that artists tap into in whatever form of creativity that they try to express in whatever medium they're trying to express.
Okay.
So mine happens to be acrylics, and this is I like the way it dries very fast.
Like over here.
For me, it works very well.
So these are all done recently too, then, on the other side.
Yes.
Now, with the Attic Gallery, how long have you been working with them in partnership?
Oh gosh, I've been with the Attic Gallery since the 90s.
Okay.
And it's been quite a while. Yes. Wow.
Well, thank
Gallic
you.
has been great. They've been really supportive. I'm very honored to be shown with the Attic Gallery. Very, very honored. It's a very good. Diana, who founded the Attic Gallery, she's quite a remarkable lady that believed in artists and promoting artists, and was there to help them be able to show their work, have a place that they can display their work, and it's been really awesome. And Marie and Tom has been very good too.
Well, thank you for your time today. Anything you'd like to add?
Oh, Camas is a beautiful place. I mean, it's active, and there's all kinds of people roaming up and down the streets, having a good time.
Is Anna treating you well over there?
Yeah, it's just great. I mean, if anybody would like to come down and take a view of this show, I mean, they're more than welcome, and and enjoy it. And the young artists perhaps be inspired. If I'm able to inspire them in some ways to create, to paint, then that just is so much better. That's the icing on the cake.
Well, thank you so much.
Okay.